Gas, 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 gas. Sariap, sariap, sariap. Kap dimulai ya. Lajo heula ieu si Misea jeung King ya rame ya. Garut SR Bintang Pet Shop ya jeung King Noob Kayak skip pula ieu mah. Sodol mah. Sok gaskeun Misel. Gaskeun Misel. Ima permainan bakal sengit gara rame ya. Rada dibagikeun barudak, videona barudak. Komen-komen euy. Serek anu miluan gaskeun. Sampaikeun ka jam 11 lah. Mun ready barudakna digaskeun deui.
know what's coming. Hope, expectation, euphoria, or trauma and tumult. Yet the
Garut
people
si
stand with their
bintang
team,
Petsop
come
lawan
what may.
King Noob.
This is what they're here for.
Kamu menang mana ya?
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. So things are underway.
Setelah si biru ya.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta. There's nothing he hasn't got, is there? As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line. It's a promising position. Cross in, looks like a good one. That's a corner kick. Sip Bandung with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Oh, great leap! Hit with his head but couldn't steer it in. Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Maldini. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Searching pass he's played there. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far? Well, both sides seem happy
Direkomendasikan
with the
nontonnya
patient
Kina
approach for now,
1080 nya
still
yang
trying to
ada
have a
cekas
good look at one another.
tadi 480 atau 360 atau burik
Seedorf. And it's Azar. And it's Cruyff. It's played through for him. Turnamen is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Persib Bandung are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot away. He takes a shot! And he's done it! And there is your opener. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks
bukan di
telepathic.
kosong King Noob edan ini
So
mah
the
juara
first
dewa
moment
sih namanya
of
King
real
Noob ya.
significance. Yeah, but I think they all know too
Kelas.
well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Piala! And he was there to get a vital touch. Pirlo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good block. Has another goal. It's a goal. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring.
2-0 itu.
Maldini duly reaps his reward,
2-0,
kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings. Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously a great chance. It's a pretty loose pass. He's made sure that's not getting through.
Bukan sementara King Noob
Really
2
can't
ada.
go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. That has
Amnya
been
2
drummed
hiji.
into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second
Kelam,
nature.
kelam.
He susses the keeper couldn't hold on
Babak
to it,
tinggi,
and he's there in a
beres.
flash.
Ya Allah,
Just
rame.
1 minute now. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Hazard just eases him off the ball. Hazard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Gullit. Persib Bandung are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Lam. Nesta. Gullit. And this is Luis
Unitnya udah
Suarez.
meresahkan
Big
ini King Noob
chance!
lah.
Oh, fine stop from the
Rada-
keeper.
rada-
Really
rada
looked sharp
di-
there, didn't he? That's very
Jaga
well
ketat
played.
isi gimbal.
Persib Bandung have their third corner. Piala plays it short. Luis Suarez!
Lain di pressing King Noob.
Now it's Cruyff. Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. Desai cuts it out. Yeah. Looking for the chance to
Komen
skim
bagikan,
one in from
bagikan
range.
ulang itu dong.
This is Luis Suarez. Chance!
Cantik.
That's a tiny finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Cantik.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move executed. That's the end of the first 45. Persib Bandung are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half. What a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open, but how quickly things can change.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Second period then underway. And this is Hullet. Luis Suarez. Shot, surely! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And yes, it's him again. Persib Bandung with the lead. Lam venturing down the left. And it's Azar. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a shade optimistic. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! That's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution for Persib Bandung, number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a upping of the intention and urgency.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Persib Bandung cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems they've got to kick on from here now.
Seru, gameplay seru.
Persib Bandung get their 4th quarter, and that has been cleared. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. Nedved, and here's Mbappe. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Persib Bandung may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
He's free. He can finish.
Wah, keren.
Everyone waiting for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Substitution for Persib Bandung. Number 4, Patrick Vieira.
So we have movement on both
Number 3,
benches.
Roberto
Well, that has
Carlos.
changed the dynamic somewhat.
Coming on the field.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat.
Kelas.
And he stuck it away. That was
Rame,
easy.
silih
Almost
balas,
too
easy.
easy. Well, from a
45
Defensive
skor.
perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defense made it way too easy.
Kuduna ieu dipinang kuduna mah euy. Alas ya kabayar di wae.
It's Mendy.
Anjir, jadi kebayar
No
gelo.
mistake.
55 euy.
Level. What a contest.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A
Kesalahan
horrible
tadi
blip.
dia di back
A
tuh.
horrible blip. A situation
Fred
utterly
kosong atuh.
avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Oh, what a game we
Penentuannya,
have on our hands here.
penentuan dia sana
To be
bakal menang.
expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've
Apakah
been
King
threatening
Noob,
to do
apakah
and will continue to do by
Bintang
the looks of it.
Petsop.
Persib Bandung clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for
Sang
a
juara
very
ya King Noob
frantic
dia
end to this
kemari.
game. Well seen, saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Seedorf. Moran deals with that comfortably. Quality ball. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Ah, eta euy. Bola ribona anjir.
Persib Bandung now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially
Skor
hectic final
5-6.
moments.
But these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic.
He'll try from distance. Oh, he's done it! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous
Genap-genap
strike.
gelo
That
ieu
was
rame
hit with
kieu
genuine
anjir.
ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Resep ieu gameplay euy.
Added
And
minutes
there
have been
was
Pas
his
segenep-genep
third.
seri
And boy,
bayar.
he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Iya.
Decent chance!
Wah, ada kiperna
And
euy.
he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on
Futsal
deck for
sugan
this
mah
one.
ieu.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi makes a move down the right. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That's great
Bagi
positioning.
tim build up,
So good
videonya
from
build up.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No way through. Persib Bandung go in search of a late winner.
Subrek pula euy.
That's just
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still
Wah,
easy
genep-genep
ball.
kuis panjang penatian ieu mah euy.
well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next
Penatian
step.
cenah biasa na masih bisa teu bisa
So a
penatian
battle of
mecikan.
endeavour, enterprise, and now
Aya ketang teu
endurance.
penatian ieu. Perpanjangan waktu.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Persib Bandung did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Seedorf. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ball's gone astray. Nedved. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Bale. He's having a hit! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra width.
Araya itu araya cik atau di komen-komen berudak. Ti iseun kieu. Aduh.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Halus terobosan si eta. Set. Anjir. Wah, misel.
Could be pivotal. A game of margins. A game of thrills. This
Apakah
might
sang
just
juara
do it.
kemarin akan takluk
Calm, composed,
di tangan
confident.
bintang
What a
Petso?
super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Thuram. Seedorf. It is a corner.
Kat kata juga nap anjir futsal men bae. Lah kesalahan teknis ada gerbayan itu
Substitution for Persib Bandung. Number 17.
Corner count is rising.
ngabag gitu itu.
Coming on the field is
Anjir ngabag di lapangna euy.
Fabio Cannavaro. There will be 1 minute at a time.
And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's
Oh
not
nya
like
bener
they have
berarti
any
aya
other
bug
option
gimana
now.
ya stadionna ieu mah.
Pedri. And that interception. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
I'm afraid to tell you that.
Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here, and despite their
nabag
early
yung
setback,
stadion.
they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Lahm has it in a wide position. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nedved receives it in a good position here. Now it's Bale. It's played through for him. Bale! Oh, the ball's... And the keeper couldn't hold it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Bale. That's put pay to the danger. They have held on just.
Bener eleh euy
They
king
are
mah ku
pumped. Boy,
bintang
they're
Petso
pumped.
mah.
A tough win.
Sang
earned
juara
through the power
kamari.
of will. And
Takluk.
this place is bouncing.
Rame
Your thoughts on today's
gameplay
game then,
na
Jim?
rame
I think today was all about the result, Peter. You stay in second gear until you really need to step it up. That's the feeling I got here anyway.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Dan statistik na oge kiperna halus si Bisel euy. Namina GT sigana malaman gara. Bae we teu naon ke we mun geus aya on. Mun geus aya on tinggal ieu tinggal janjiannya engke bisa di ieu di lalajanan ku abi. Sok kena manjang ieu mah. Anu ready heula we. Sodol opat lah lawan sodol berarti mah ya. Mau bisa di WA Mang. Kayak janjian malaman bakal aya sih kan magara. Cuk saha mah bisa lumayan. Iya nu ready heula. Kewe dep eta dep. WA heula we si tatana. Kela. WA heula cik, WA heula tag heula we. Kela ieu geus main sodol jeung ieu. Oh, sodol geus. Nuklir geus jeung dik-dik. Oh, bener ketang ieu euy. Sok ke kalam WA heula we. Sok bae di dagoan. Sok atuh. Di disnya di diskualifikasi ke orang. Oh. Tah. Kela ieu rek hiji-hiji rek apal rek langsung digaskeun. Mun hayang katonton ku urang hiji-hiji mainna. Mun hayang kalajoanan duanana hiji-hiji mainannya. Lamun ieu digaskeun langsung berarti sasahiji nu ditonton ku urangna. Lamun mung nungguan Rek lalajo lah ieu Depi jeung Michelle sodol mangke we. Ieu nu opat ieu ready di ieu teh di room teu. Si Michelle ready teh si Michelle eta. Si Michelle ready teu. Barudak. Enggak satulah ieu we nya Depi we lah. Nu di rajaanana. Oh, atuh sok berarti sodol heula atuh. Engke mun geus ready nya, mun geus aya di room ulah ka digaskeun bisa katonton. Tuhan geus kapencet euy anjir. Oke lah euy. Oh, kudu balik heula euy. Sodol ieu sodol aya teu? Siap tah sodol aya tah. Eta Egi Lagemi Nuklir FC. Ready di room teu? Sok sodol gaskeun sodol. Eta chat tah musuhna. Nuku absen eta ready teu? Cik we heula. Dat engke lamun geus ready si Misal ulah waka ieu nya. Ulah waka digaskeun main, nungguan ieu heula beres. Sok digaskeun Wan. Gaskeun Wan. Videonya di YouTube aman tuh barudak.
Well, hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of
Nah,
Europe's
borang
most
mah aya
unforgettable
ngabag gitu
stadiums.
dua orang mah. Emang gitu emang gitu.
So things are underway.
Munich really look like a team that's set
Aya
up to
ngabag
absorb
tina
pressure.
bayanganna
They don't mind
bayangan
being on the back
stadionna
foot,
borang mah.
but with something up their
Tuh,
sleeve,
kelap-kelip.
they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
There's a beautiful
Berarti
simplicity
ulah
about
mode
this
siang
contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And Shevchenko. Shevchenko!
Anjir asik.
Andrei Shevchenko!
Bisa
The
asik
great
gitu.
Ukrainian goal machine!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. First quarter of an hour gone. Milan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Out for a throw. Reinders. And Shevchenko! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Roberto Carlos.
That's good play from him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Desai. Oh, that is a good ball. Del Piano! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it. And yes, it's there! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there in
Wah,
taking the
Wahidi,
ball the way
oi.
he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Shifted momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter. The crowd are reacting to that now.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Make sure that's not getting through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh no, what has happened here? Tries a shot! is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter. So
Ngabag di
let's raise
bayangan
them
stadion
an
euy.
Nicely weighted ball. And a chance!
Ais, cakep.
They have hauled
Kedudukan
themselves
2 sama.
right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reaction.
Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. He does
Wah,
it all with an
waduh.
air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. In with the challenge. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the shot! It's run loose, and one more try! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they
3
get.
minutes at a time.
Now it's Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Plays one through. That's the end of the first 45. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been
Babak
played at
pertama
such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed
unggul.
it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these
Biru dua.
players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Milan up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. Score at the interval, 3-2.
Tungguan heula we, Dep. Mun kayak kitu kagok rajo heula we. Lamun digaskeun moal katonton ku urangna. Bae digaskeun sok kan engke mun moal katonton gitu. Nu hayang katonton nungguan ieu jadi hiji-hiji.
Substitution for München. Number 4, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
To get things going again.
Alessandro Del Piero. Coming off the field.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Tonton heula bagian play musuh geus ditepan hiji nu sadoa.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Passes short and sharp. Pirlo. Rummenigge. That looks a cracking ball. Kunde. That's Rijkaard. And it's Vitinha. And here's Suarez. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Kelas terobos.
Dembele picks it up out wide.
Karena emang
Got
meta
too many
terobos
attacking
kalau pas
options
ini
there.
back teh ieu sabareuran.
It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Milan have the chance to go the other way. It's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And Nielsen is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's really well manoeuvred. Pretty loose pass.
79.
With think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Vitinha, he won't be happy with that one. That looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 24.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Gareth Bale.
Roberto Carlos with the short one.
That's good defensive concentration. Munich really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really shapes to shoot.
Ih,
Oh, the ball's run loose
football
here.
lang tadi blitz.
Defending of the desperate variety. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Cruyff.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Desai deals with that comfortably. And it's Salah. It's played through for him. He has a look out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Edmilson. Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Luis Suarez. He's got away. Oh, that was vital.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's now Mbappe. Can he
Alah,
finish?
dia over. Bener tadi
It's a
cerita.
good finish.
Orang mesti reading gitu si Irwan.
What a contest!
Tilu-tilu,
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the
Sengit, yeah.
circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And a trademark move ends with the
Ah.
inevitable classy
Yeah,
finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic
Asli
from now to
narasap.
the final whistle.
Substitution for
Iya sih
AC
gana
Milan,
ngabagna di tilu main oge eta ngabag di mana sih di
Changes afoot
lapangan.
here, and from both sides.
Gianni Reinders.
Ngabag
Coming
bayangan
on the field, number 9, Ousmane Dembele. Number
That
17,
tackle was certainly sturdy.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ah, itu alah nerobos na anjir.
Koundé to Bale. And it's Cruyff. Oh, it's
there will be
Dembele.
3 minutes added
It's
time.
beautifully weighted. Shot!
Ah, luwes anjir.
Oh, he's done it! Oh,
Sakit
that's
tuh eta
got to
umpan
be it!
ucuk.
This has to be it!
Goal scored for
Complete
AC Milan.
awareness. He understood
Kedudukkan
what he was
4-3
doing.
dimenangkan
And
oleh
he
Irwan.
executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Johan Cruyff.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Lepas si jebakan offset HD euy.
substitution for AC Milan, number 22.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Cruyff being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Milan now on the verge of victory. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Milan have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Milan really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result.
Please be
And
made aware that
congratulations
for
to
your
them.
safety, CCTV is in operation at all times.
Wah, sodol kenuan di final euy. Sok eta Depi jeung Michelle. Kela ka diredikeun euy, ka tonton mah. Sok, bisa tah. Sodol antosan di final sodol. Gerengsengkeun ke Michelle euy, Michelle bebantai wae euy. Sok. Geus diru meuh sok. Sok mana siap, tapi si Michelle mah geus ieu. Geus ready. Depi jeung Michelle ye panungguan aku. Depi jeung Michelle ye karame ye. Waktuna tuh bisa dirubah ke malam aya ngabag siang mah. Ngareki anjir skuadna. Sodol antosan di final sodol. Ulah ka mana sodol?
Well, hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Lampuna pegat sih kana ieu.
Things
Wah,
already
kelas
rolling.
can jajan.
And the ball is out of play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hazard.
Hajar.
Shot, surely!
Kamana-mana nih, itu finishing hajar.
Certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Rummenigge gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
That looks a decent ball.
Wah,
Rummenigge
mantap
finds
Malkon
himself
euy.
offside.
Edan bener mainna mah umpan kuclukna halus euy. Lolos jebakan offset. Wan emang tadi eta di gameplayna ieuna lapangna ngabag teu Wan.
Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man
Hajar lagi.
Shapes to shoot!
Wah, cakap sama bola euy.
And there is
Itu nahanya berarti diurang ieu di dia tapi
one sweeping
aman
move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
kedah mode siang gitu. Udah mode malam
So
mau
we
kemarin.
have the first goal.
Yeah, just as the manager's been
menjadi
reminding his
sebelah
players,
orang
this is the
masyarakat
time
bener
where they can't
kudu mode
afford to let
penting
their
berarti nya.
focus slip.
And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Mallorca really can't
Rame
go
mah
chasing
gameplayna
this game too
dia
soon. Any
gameplay
rash
kahiji.
decisions now could see them
Laptop
losing.
jeung King Nu resep anjir paka
Good looking ball.
7 genep
Here's Del
3
Piero.
futsal wae. Dia sodor rame euy.
And Seedorf!
Iya.
He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Mallorca really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Azar.
Tadi lawan 4 penyerang.
Looking for the run. This is Azar. Hangs one in.
Hei, eta umpan hajar.
That should be the goalkeepers. And it is.
Depi tertinggal 1-0.
Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Persib Bandung really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot,
But with something
Kelas
on their sleeve.
they
umpan.
clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Terlalu jauh. Si Misal geus kapangi gameplayna sigana ieu geus ngareunah melongna oge.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Azar. Seedorf. That's been cut out. Well played. Pirlo. It's Seedorf. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yeah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tak tutup si Pera.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of
Malkon
time to
acan
reply.
manggih manggeus meujeeh bieu geus sakitu malah.
This could be a chance. He's having a shot.
Anjir dibabaikeun we si Misal mah gelo. Kalem saya.
And two
Oh, kayu
goal
ting
lead, and
saya.
they're firmly in control.
Si Don eta
It was
si
a great
Depi.
finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sigana buka dendam ki ya si Misal ka si
So
Depi
that's
harus
two
tinggal
now
par
without
tadi.
reply.
You can really sense
Shoot
how
ungu,
important this
eh.
goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
And he's heaved it away.
2 added minutes. have
It's the
been
sort of
indicated.
situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that could set him on his way.
Offset.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely spread.
Might want to be careful there.
Referee says that is that for the first half.
Kalau pertama beres masih 2-0.
We're expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty
Gol
much the
menyakitkan
idea.
tadi gol Jalo.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Messi mah Misha
That
di
is the first
Solo
half
final
done,
ka
and
rame
we are
ya.
ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for Mallorca. Number 23. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So the action resumes.
Ruud Gullit.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for
Halus umpan-umpana euy. Allah
And the shot!
anjir.
Yes!
3-0.
And with that, it is pretty much a done
Si
deal.
Hajar acak-acak si Hajar
How's
euy.
that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too.
David
Just
terlalu
toying with the
buru-buru
defense, making
yang
them
dia
guess
yang
the wrong thing to do.
jadi
Made
gol.
him look a bit silly, Pete.
Memperkecil ketertinggalan.
And yes, it's him again. Persib Bandung find a position of real strength now. This is a promising build-up.
Ih, kan tadinya.
Where it came from.
Decent attempt, that, just a little
Gawir
bit.
aja tuh bisa ngelawan Gawir.
Roberto Carlos.
Back na
They can
12.
break here. Benatia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Persib Bandung appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it's
Terobosna
signalling
ini
to the
alus wae
opposition
euy.
that they're setting themselves
Kelewat
up for the
wae.
counter-attack. It's
Depi
plain and
buru-buru
simple.
Depi.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Quarter of an hour into the second half. This is Mohamed Salah. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game. and he
Halus
was.
nusuk wae si Hajar anjir.
Chance for a shot!
Sakit
Loose
tuh
now.
euy.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Offset.
Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Mallorca. Number 2. Andrea Pirlo.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming
And
on
that
the
has put
field.
paid to that.
Number 6.
Messi.
Xavi.
Messi will
Number
not want to
20.
lose out here, not against this opponent. Mallorca still have the cards to affect this game. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Xavi.
Gelo di sayur.
Lam. And that's been intercepted.
Tangguhan
That was
atau
well
Depi.
played.
Well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Mateus.
Mai teh krocok kieu aing euy ah. Olo anjir teh
That's clear
sliding.
cut. It's a free kick.
Tarkam kieu aja Misel.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose
Keras
foul
semuanya,
can trigger
pelanggan
a
keras.
completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Anjir.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Tendangan gagah gitu.
And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very
Paul
best.
Pina
Well,
kalah
that
di
was just
sayur.
asking too much of himself from there.
Geraku we atuh.
Nedved is
TMB
there,
jeung
and he can
RMB.
get that clear.
Pina rame euy.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Mbappe is
Well,
baros.
now he can
Ah.
run away with it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bale!
Wah, masuk. Yang kecil ketinggalan. Skor 3-1. Cik bisa mah isi DP yang namakan kedudukan. Atau bakal kita madi ke sini sel.
So could they be onto something here? He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. He made it look
Dewa.
a bit predictable.
Kalau mau sana.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Keluar.
Defending is
Ketebak.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free. Yeah.
Benang keneh bola anjir.
Could move up a gear here. Aimed beyond the defence. Makalele. Plenty to aim at here.
Ih, cakep.
It's in. It was wonderfully efficient.
Kamana awis euy.
From some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Di ayam-ayamin Depi.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish?
Telat panas Depi.
Fantastic goal. A finish right from the top draw. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Decent chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's hit the bar. And
Wah,
that is as much as we have time for.
Garut bintang
So
Petshop melaju
smiles all
Pina
round
ya
as they
dan
shamelessly
main
indulge in the
euy.
post-whistle euphoria. A
Rame
win
aja
achieved
jeung
through the right
sodol ya
balance of
kepangis euy.
industry and inspiration. A really satisfying
Siapkeun
day's work.
sodol.
everyone. This is
Your
the
reflections then, Jim.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Si
He knows
Depi
he set his attack up
disayur-sayurin.
perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Telat panas euy. Telat panas matak gesek heula, cing panas. Pina ye rame ye misnya jeung sodol. Mana ieu teh can aya di ruangan? Can aya di room ieu barudak. Kata kola misalnya senang sok atuh. Sarono gimana nih kan sarua. Tong lah skuadnya ya. 4-3-1-2 ganti bertahan. Dia edan kill misal anjir. SS na ieu power teh hajar jeung si Scrape. Nara rusuk. Finalna belum dimulai guys. Kenungguan produkna can asup room. Semoga nusuk halusnya SS nanya. Halus di SS gitu nara rusuk. Diacak-acak ku hajar si Depi. Telat panas bukan mapi. Telat panas si Depina telat panas. Oh. Alasan klasiknya. Latihan heula jeung Garcel gara sok. Oh, itu make SBC gitu bi teh. Make SBC bi emang. Oh, mana bi teh euy. Tapi ieu jadi dengan kayak eta make si ieu. Kala wan si itu nawan. Oh, geus diubah deui. Ngepou goreng. Sok. Si misalnya kata kolah sanawan dagoan ewan. lawanna can aya si misalna keur kata heula. Mun sereli bejaan we. Stay. Si Irwan bolak-balik. Mas misalnya kita siap maneh teh. WA ke lawan, semisal lawan, tag lawan di grup wan. Manu wae jalur mafia wan. WA ku urang misalna. Siap. Ah, geus siap ye euy. Final ye, rame ye. Siapakah yang akan menjadi juara? Bintang Persop atau Sodol ya?
Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football literati. You wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes. Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now. We're up and running then. Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense. It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? And we have our very first corner. Earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a decent clearance. That'll be a throw. Azar with the greatly. That's a fair try, but just off target. Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff. We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either. One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential. Without a doubt, pure class. And here's Shevchenko. That's a good ball. He's having a shot!
Sekeding masih kuat. Kalau bosannya edan asup ya mah. Bekna teranggu euy. Untung terlepas eta mah.
So we're still where we started right now. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's picked it up out wide. Good ball, good take.
Telat, terlalu lama mainkan bola Michel.
Reinders. This is a promising build-up. That is good alertness.
Hara debek na
Good pressing, squeezing the play.
Garutik na halus cepat.
Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Milan definitely like their pressing from the front. It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity. Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball. Vitinha can see things, others simply cannot. Desailly cuts out the pass. The goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That's going in strongly. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Luis Suarez!
Luis Suarez.
Denied brilliantly.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now.
Sound balik nanya bahaya.
Nicely shaped ball. And we have
Babak pertama
breezed
masih
through the
0-0.
first half of the final.
And would like to
A
introduce
decent
now
enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet.
Wahai
Time for some
malam
fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
sengit nggak sengit.
45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, if we're honest about it, Peter, it's not turned out to be the classic that we were hoping for. Someone's got to up the urgency and the sense of purpose, take risks, breathe some life into this final. That's what we need.
number 8,
So it's half-time in the grand finale.
number 10.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Second half is up and running.
Number 19,
0-0,
Lionel Messi.
and we're at the halfway point. Cruyff.
Backnya benteng hungkul ini
This is
dua nama
Luis Suarez.
dia kuat tuh
Goes
sarua
down,
backnya
but
teh
nothing given.
dia mah ngalah kesalahan ini
Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. Persib Bandung, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Roberto Carlos, great vision. Kunde kept his eye on it, and he's there. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And it's Luis Suarez. Makalele.
Makalele
Shot a
uh
goal! Oh, super
stunning
goal!
empat ngecap gitu
That is a gem! An absolute gem!
jebol
They have their
oge
precious lead, and he is loving it. The
Makalele na
movement so precise, the finish
pas
sumptuous.
dari
Well, it's
pengawalan
an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Persib Bandung are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Not a hint of offside. Oh, shooting
wah
chance!
2-0
There's a goal! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse,
Garut bintang
mercilessly
Persib unggul
exploited.
2-0
They were
berat.
absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from
Alah.
there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Persib Bandung are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
telat nyabut mana mah Depi
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
tak sok ulah bati ngaloci mah teh
Now it's Cruyff. Piala. It's run loose here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ngerdep masih ganti oke mah ngabag ieu mode siang di urangna.
Substitution for Persib Bandung. Number 14.
Kameranya nu gede
Roy. Number 4.
Persib Bandung have turned up with a
ini
human
masih dalam
blockade.
pedis
This is
sekolahnya.
top defense.
Luis Suarez. Number 6. Philip
Kaki lah
He's
remaja.
managed to get free.
on the field. Number 22. Robert Nedved.
Makaleli.
Number 16. Rodri. Number 7. Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Rapidly approaching the end. Just a few moments from glory. Now it's Bale.
Anjir
And that
back nang
interception
rumpul si
was
Michel alus.
most necessary.
That was
Totalnya
well
cepet.
played. Well stopped.
Tutupna untuk ruangna. Jadi bingungan si Irwan ge.
Spotting him this time. Reinders. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Mbappe.
Ade.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on.
Juara. Bintang pet shop.
Persib Bandung have done it. This very much a day to savour for them. A team effort yielding another trophy.
Edan
Time
juara
now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride. a day
Siga
for
orang mau
glory.
ganti kursor
Another
manual
grand
jadi
chapter
kudu
to
cepat
be
emang
added to
main
their
main
history.
kursor. Selamat buat Garut SR Bintang Pet Shop menjadi juara Cup Garut Mobile. Terus mulai kapangi gameplayna si Michel halus. Persib Bandung gimana incip angkat trofi incip.
If you have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our better stadium fund.
Ya tina statistiknya malah tergoreng-goreng tinggi ya. Halus lah sekian. Sikat tadi anjir gameplay ini si Depi. Gimana main sengit lah. 2-0 menteripu. Oke barudak mungkin saking kelewanya besok dilanjut lah anu ready nu tarereh lah sok kalau luar ke nu jalan ragona meh rame YouTube pulanya besok lanjut. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.